Hey everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Leon Elias Wu. I'm the founder of Sharp Suiting and SharpeHaus. I'm a gender expansive fashion designer and entertainment producer and BIPOC trans activist. Woo! First, I'd like to just go ahead and talk about Dave Chappelle since we're talking about him, right? Now, I grew up watching Dave Chappelle with my family. We played his stand-up during dinner. We love what Dave Chappelle did sometimes. Also, I do not believe in cancel culture, canceling Dave Chappelle or anybody. Furthermore, I do not believe in dragging people. Dragging people ends lives. What I do believe in is learning and growth. I grew up watching Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, and Living Color, SNL, and I've also been one to say recently, maybe people are too sensitive and I miss the old days when we could poke fun at each other. But what was funny to me back then in the 90s is not actually funny to me today. I've changed. Things have changed for the better. One thing I know for sure, it's not funny when I watch Disclosure documentary, also on Netflix, and realize that this whole time I've been brainwashed by popular culture to feel bad about who I am. Woo! It's not funny when I look back at the time and money I spent in therapy. It's not funny when a trans kid who reminds me of myself all the way in Taiwan DMs me crying saying they don't see any hope for themselves. And then I see that not enough progress has been made. I truly believe we are here in this world to celebrate each other, to learn, educate, and grow from each other. Comparing blackface to trans women is not a congruent joke or comparison. Trans women are not dressing as women to make fun of women. Trans women are women. Woo! And a person does not need to produce, deliver, or birth a child to be a woman. That goes for any woman, trans or cis. It doesn't matter whether you're cis, non-binary, or trans. Blackface is just wrong. It was people making fun of a marginalized group from a privileged standpoint. These comparisons are not equal, not even in the slightest. We can be funny without hurting people.
Yes! Yes!
Just last week, I was at a stand-up show. I laughed, I cried, I felt all the things that comedy is for in our lives and communities. And none of the jokes or stories were disrespectful, unsafe, harmful, or in poor taste. And oh, by the way, all of the performers were trans and non-binary. For a sensitive community, yes, we are sensitive, but with that vibe, we still innovate comedy and powerful stories. Stand-up and comedy don't have to be about beatdowns. For something to be funny, we don't need to beat down ourselves, yourself, or any other marginalized community. Gone are the days of blackface. Gone are the days of dragging ourselves and other vulnerable communities. Gone are the days of making fun of Pat on SNL, Buffalo Bill characters, women who look like men, and making fun of trans people. Let's trust in our creativity and ability to innovate, because I know we are much more creative than this. Woo! It's time for big entertainment, media, and publicity to make a commitment for change. It's time for us to take more social responsibility on the content we create, direct, produce, and distribute to the world.
That's right.
I mean, just look back at what we've done to ourselves in the past 2 years during the pandemic. We've seen so much misinformation, sensationalized news, irresponsible publicity in social media, and how much harm that can do to us. It's time to take more social responsibility on what is ethical, comedy and entertainment, what is newsworthy, what information is positive, helpful, or innovative to share in the world. Thank you very much for letting me share. I stand in solidarity with my friend Ashley Marie Preston and the trans and non-binary employees at Netflix.